Hoover, nigga. I'm from Hoover.
Let's get past this.
No,
bro. This
Bro,
right here.
I'm telling you, that nigga not from Hoover. He better not speak on Hoover business. And I ain't saying that. Hoover saying it.
Hey, and he won't no more, my nigga. I'll make sure of that, my nigga.
Gang. Ask a different question, gang. Go.
Bro, I'll be back, bro. Let me bounce, bro. On Hoover, bro. You can't defend no nigga about no Hoover shit, Kunta. That nigga wrong, bro.
Elder. Yeah, that's one of my elders right there.
Yo.
Now, so them skies, the blue.
Yeah. That's a blue rag.
A blue rag.
Really, it's a sky blue rag, which represents, ascending, you know what I'm saying? The physical body, you know what I'm saying, is left behind. Yeah, he from Fort Worth.
This been a long time coming. We got two brothers. I'm actually proud of y'all for even being able to do this. You know what I'm saying? With the mess that was attached to it. You know what I'm saying? And y'all clear that out. And now we can make this happen. To my right, which is your left, who we got right here?
Me?
Yes, sir.
Man, man. My name is Bob. But
for real.
It's Hoover Gumby, Hoover. Checking ain't cheating, it's only cheating if you ain't checking. Like and subscribe, over.
No doubt. To my immediate left.
OG Kunta, Fort Worth, 8th Street, Pilot, Hoover, you know what I'm saying? For sure.
Yes, sir. Let's start with you, Kunta. No matter of fact, we're gonna start with Brother Gumby. The Hoover. Gumby. Can you, for the people who probably haven't heard, and we got Kunta right here, what's the history of Hoover from your perspective?
The history?
Yes, sir.
I'm saying my gang is, made up of predominantly black, Los Angeles inner city, individuals. Just Google Hoover, Hoover Street.
Just Google Hoover. I need more than that, Gumby. That's because Kunta's Hoover is the same, but might be a tad bit different from yours. So when I'm asking what's the history of your Hoover, I need the history of.
First off, it's only one Hoover.
That's right.
It's only one Hoover. Understand? I'm not. Your question is not really a question that. It's not a question like what is Hoover like. We all over the internet. Pretty much everybody. What you're trying to get to is the discrepancy that we feel that Fort Worth had.
I wouldn't
I
ask
get
about
to that.
that. I don't want to ask that right now. I don't want to do that right now.
We'll get back to this show.
No, I'm saying we gonna get it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh God.
So
for educational purposes.
Yes, sir. Yeah, no doubt. It's our respect. You feel me? From both ends, I feel like y'all have a respect, so that's why I'm asking.
Of course.
Kunta, the Texas Hoover.
Well,
Fort Worth.
Wait. Ain't no such thing as Texas Hoovers. It's just Hoovers that live in Texas. That's it.
Hoover that live in Texas.
Ain't no such thing as no New York Hoover. Ain't no sense in no Tennessee Hoover. Them niggas is Hoover niggas that just live out there. We all under the same rules and regulations, nigga.
Facts.
Hoover though.
Real life. And I would just say this, that when it comes to historicity, Hoover is Hoover, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter, you know what I'm saying, the track that you came down, you know what I'm saying, because the tracks is different. The tracks lead to different areas. So Hoover is Hoover, and this is kind of where we are with this narrative, you know what I'm saying, is that we sending a message to the Texas Hoovers, to the Hoovers in LA, to the Hoovers in, you know what I'm saying, New York, the Hoovers, you know what I'm saying, everywhere. That Hoover is Hoover, and that's the script. That's the narrative, you know.
That's the narrative. That's what it is. But the discrepancy is, you know what I'm saying, and like I said before, like, you know what I'm saying, we spoke on the phone a few different times, you know what I'm saying, and like I reiterate to you 100%, you know what I'm saying, and this all goes back to the video vlog that we did with Real Tone, you know what I'm saying, and a lot of people had a lot of harsh criticism against my nephew. That's the one in the green pants about what he said about the homie that he caught out there from Fort Worth and his dealings with him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And me personally, like I said before, I understand exactly what he said and exactly what the concept of that is. You know what I mean? We've never heard of that before.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We never heard of that before. So this is his first time running across this person. So that means that he feels that this dude is false claiming him.
And that's
You know
the
what
law.
I mean? You know what I'm saying? So,
Gumby, I don't mean to cut you off. Could you explain what you saying? Because
Well, what ended up happening is, you know what I'm saying, my nephew said, you know what I'm saying, that, you know what I'm saying, he ran across the dude, you know what I'm saying, from Fort Worth, Texas, I'm sorry, excuse me. And he had, you know what I'm saying, HCG, you know what I'm saying, Fadoos written on his, tatted on his arm, you know what I mean? And for him, that was a hypocrisy. That was a whole slap in the face. Because see, the history of the Fadoos Hoovers out here is, if don't nobody know it, all the other Hoover sets, full trade, except for the five deuces to the one way, is all CGs. The Fadoos Hoovers in LA had to have a situation, an inner conflict, in order for them to keep that G. And they stayed down for that G, right? So they official, they Hoover Streets. So for him, for somebody to say that they decided with, at that time, the war was between the CGs and the GCs, that was unfathomable to him. The fuck? Over. That's not what it is. And he expressed himself. You know what I mean? And I'm only bringing that situation up because I heard his name being spoke a few different times. And if people don't know who that is that he comes from a long line of Hoover niggas that have made the way for a lot of Hoover niggas that's even claiming this shit.
Well, he was in Fort Worth, or he was?
No, we did a blog in LA with
Okay.
Real Tune.
Okay.
That's the one with the green pants that everybody had something to say. My nephew Pac on Hoover. Shout out to Pac's gang shit. And what he said, he gonna stand on with bullets and blood, because that's what they was raised to breed, and that's who they are, bro. So you gotta understand, he's a youngster. He's a hardliner. He only know one way. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he felt, and he expressed that on Hoover. He stand on that, what he said, and I stand on it too, Hoover. That's what he said. That's what he really mean. That's what he meant.
So let me say something, though.
All right.
That same mirror, though, gangster, you know what I'm saying? It reflects us.
I
you
agree.
Know what I'm saying?
On Hoover.
The same mirror, Crib.
Oh, pardon my age. Let me explain something. Let me pardon my age real quick. Understand something. It's not a competition. Who the hardest? Fort Worth, we know who y'all is. Y'all know who we are. So this ain't nobody being marked out or punked out. It's only one right and it's only one wrong in this sense because of the struggles, the people who came before us. It's not me. I'm only representing my homeboys who came before me and what they stand on. So I'm speaking for them because they not here. Being that's it. Pardon my age. Go ahead.
Well, honestly, homie, you know, after, you know, me repping what I rep for 36 years, you know, I'm setting my ways, you know. And I'm gonna say it to everybody so everybody will know that I'm not the only individual that's been serving Hoover and Fort Worth for this many years, and we're setting our ways. You understand? We understand the script. We understand that it may have been interpreted different when it got to Fort Worth, you see. We understand that originally Hoover was gangster crip. You know, Fadoos was, you know, that's how it started and that's the way, you know, y'all rep it. But it was brought to us different, you see what I'm saying? And, you know, everybody wanna scream, well, we could change. It's impossible to change because of the bloodshed, the bloodshed and the lives that people done, you know, lost, you know what I'm saying, behind that ideal. It's so many people like me who are set in their ways, and just the same stiffness that GC had, Fadoos GC had for staying GC, we had that same stiffness for what we rep in Texas. So history is basically repeating itself. I mean, from my perspective, because the homies back home had to fight hard for that. And the homies in Texas had to fight hard for that. You know what I'm saying? We had to, you know what I'm saying, you know, we had to represent Hoover. You
Kunta,
know.
let me. I'm gonna interrupt you.
Pardon.
What are you asking?
You gonna say something, Gumby?
I was just trying to get my words together, bro, because I heard what he said, and I'm basically just, it just basically is what it is. So, in this situation, we have a situation to what I just heard what you said. So you're telling me that if you are doing something wrong, right, for 35 years, and somebody come and say, look, this is wrong, when you can admit to yourself to say that, yeah, that's not the way that it's supposed to be, but we doing this right here, right? That makes you outside of the group. And what I mean by that is that if this is who you're saying you are, right? And you're saying that the way that it was brought to you, it was brought to you wrong, right? So you're gonna continue to be wrong? That makes no sense. Okay. And wait, and it's misleading to all the little homies out there. It's misleading. Wait, pardon my age, listen to me. It's misleading to all my little homies out there that's really putting it down for Hoover. They want to be whole Hoovers. Okay. They want to be able to come on Hoover Street. They want that. Okay. They deserve that. And y'all not giving it to them.
No, that ain't what's denying.
That's exactly what it is.
No, that's not what's denying them. What's denying them is the miscommunication.
There's no miscommunication.
It gotta be a miscommunication if you looking at the 9 and the 6 and saying it's a difference. If you standing on the side of a 6 and you see it as a 6, hold on. No, listen. I let you. Let me, because you saying that we're wrong, and I beg a difference for that because the 9 and the 6 are the same. You see, and this is what this is really supposed to be. Is that Hoover is Hoover, and if
what's the 9 and the 6? I don't understand.
The 9 and the 6 is the same number. If you look at it from the top, you're gonna see a 6. I mean, if you look at it from the bottom, you're gonna see a 6. If you look at it from the top, you'll see a 9. You know what I'm saying? You understand? It's the same number. It's you put a 6 on the ground right now.
From Hoover, we ain't even got no 6s or no 9. We only got one 9. I don't understand what you're saying. That's what I'm telling you.
I'm saying this in the.
He's just saying that the number look the same.
No, listen, bro. Listen. The number is the same.
What number?
The number 6.
5 deuce?
No.
That's the only thing.
I mean, right? I'm talking about 5 deuce, but I'm using this as a parable to show.
Don't
the same.
Do a parable. Just say what it is because. See,
okay, well look now. Okay, well let me just say it. Hoover is Hoover. If Hoover is Hoover,
Hoover is Hoover.
Okay, then so it shouldn't be about. No, it should never be about. Okay, well y'all got it wrong, because that's judgment. No, that hold on. No, because that's judgment.
Hold on.
That's judgment. Wait.
Let me ask you this, Gumby.
Wait, before you say that, just stop. You mean to tell me that there's no such thing in this situation as right or wrong? Right, listen, and the only right or wrong is what Hoover say is right or wrong. Not what y'all say, not what I fucking say.
And I'm not saying.
What Hoover say is right and what's wrong.
But Hoover ain't said.
Stop. Exactly, that's been my whole point. Y'all stance has been, y'all can't make us do what y'all say, y'all. But wait a minute, this is our game. We're telling y'all something that we're not saying, we're not ostracizing or saying that y'all struggle or the niggas y'all done put in the dirt for the set ain't worth nothing. That's not what we're saying. Okay, but what we're saying is this. If it was brought to you wrong, right? Everybody's been banging wrong for 36 years.
Gumby, let me ask you this. How do you feel like it, or what do you think the miscommunication came up with the CG and the GC on its way outside of LA to Texas?
I gotta say something. I gotta interject this. Okay. My big homie is Hoover Dre. Okay.
I know Dre.
Now, okay, look. Okay, check game. Now, when the dispute happened with Hoover's, right?
So wait, let me ask you. Let's stop that right. So you mean to tell me that Dre approved of this?
No. He the only one that brought it to the real homie from the land that brought it.
First, you talking about Dre Dog from Fados?
I'm talking about Dre Dog.
Big Dre Dog from Fados.
No, it's only the Dre I'm talking about. He's no longer alive.
Oh, okay. Well, that we not. No, okay. Well, we need to figure out.
Drayon. They
Okay.
called him Hoover Dre.
Okay.
He came from Cali, literally. This on guard and on everything I love.
I'm
He
just
came
saying,
from the
we
land.
need to
I
find out
talked to
who
some people
this
that
individual
know him,
is, you know what I'm
and they said, no, I talked to Bam, and Bam was mad because he
Bam?
said, yeah,
That's the big homie?
Bam said, hey, he don't, cuz shouldn't have done that. But there was homies that came to Texas and wanted to do something different. So this is where we came
But
in
see,
at.
this is what I'm trying to explain to you. Hoover is a gang. Ain't no one individual can decide what all the gang do, Hoover. And that's what we explaining to y'all. Listen to me. All around the United States, bro, all the different Hoovers, and we all got different collects in all these different states because they love our way of life, just like y'all do. You know what I'm saying? And everybody is in tune with the whole situation, right? But Fort Worth is
any different how?
because you have a whole situation to where y'all claiming 5 dudes Hoover.
Right.
Wait, stop. And you got the 5 dudes Hoover. It's a situation just played out to us that just happened when Real Tune just went to Sweetport, Louisiana. And he went there and he interviewed the homies there and asked about the 5 dudes Hoovers in Fort Worth and that whole situation. And the homies in Sweetport
And that's-
said, wait, pardon my
That's
pardon my
not
age.
accurate.
I'm saying, wait. What I'm saying is that this is how it played out. The homies in Sweetport said that they didn't even understand what they was talking about in Fort Worth. So I'll just leave that there. But I'm saying that's the same situation,
Well,
bro.
let me defend my people, my
Please
lokes.
do, bro.
The color gold came from our Intero. That's a school that's on the south side of Fort Worth. That's where that gold color come from. It did not come from them dudes, Spook them, and they lineage.
Please
okay.
Please be
No.
like this situation. Like
No,
I told
it didn't
before,
come from them. You hear me?
Wait.
It didn't come from them.
Wait, because I'll be, wait.
And
just
then
pardon me.
no, because listen,
Okay,
because
go ahead.
they jumped on our waves and they was like, well, we ain't heard of bro and all this, and that was all misinformation too because the brother is literally from Cooper Road. Lil Rank is from that, but Lil Rank ain't even my big homie. I'm not even under Lil Rank, but
let me just for my let me just back up for a second. Please, when we talking about my big homies, let's please keep it respectful because if I don't make sure I say this, they gonna say something to me about it.
I ain't got no disrespect to none of your big
homies. I'm
homies.
just making sure that like we can't say that them dudes. We don't refer to y'all as them dudes, so we're not
Well-
gonna do that, bro. We're not gonna do that.
Well,
let's
Spook
move past
them,
that.
yeah,
Let's move past that.
yeah,
What
but
I'm saying
Spook
is,
them, I know him, I talked to him, I got his number, I can call him
Okay,
right
no,
now.
okay, but what I'm
So
saying,
I didn't mean no harm by
I know
saying
that.
Disrespect
them
from the
dudes.
Shreveport? Was
I'm
it
sorry?
was any type of disrespect coming from that?
Well,
end?
I'm not gonna even get into it whether it was disrespect or not. It's a misunderstanding that
Yes,
this,
it is.
This is what I told a nigga Tune from the gate. I've been trying to get in touch with the homies out there in Houston so we can do this right here off camera. This ain't even supposed to be talked about in this view how we talking about it here. But it's already in the streets because this dude went and
Right.
he did everything that I
Right.
told him not to do.
Right.
On Hoover. So now we're here. You know what I'm
And
saying?
The dudes out of Shreveport, we done spoke with them. I done spoke with the dude, Spook personally. Them guys, I spoke to them. They my lokes. They planning on taking a trip to Fort Worth.
I heard it. I know,
because
I know.
it's
This is what I
Hoover
said.
land.
We
you
trying,
know,
we trying.
right.
Wait, let me pardon my age. Everybody that's watching this understand. I'm saying this is just the inner workings of how we working. I'm saying and it's coming about a little slower than it's supposed to come because of everything that everybody got involved in it. Understand something? We one family.
Yeah.
We just trying to make sure that everybody's one nation under a groove. You know what I'm saying? We want every little homie out there in Fort Worth. Y'all welcome. Y'all got videos y'all can come out here and shoot on Hoover land. On Hoover, y'all can get shot at like we do. On Hoover, nigga, come to the set. On Hoover, y'all welcome. Understand? But y'all can't come in unless everybody say y'all can come in like this. This just not me. This not
Right.
him. These are the rules.
And
bro.
that part
This shit
I
not
respect.
Hoover. That's
You hear
all.
me?
That's all.
And
we
that
saying,
part
bro.
we respect. We
Okay.
definitely want to be accepted, you know,
Hoover.
from Cali
On
as
Hoover.
Hoover.
But see, this what
You know
I'm
what I'm saying?
But I'm saying this
we
ain't-
we
this
not
ain't-
we don't want to see
but it's not
ourselves
just-
as
but wait,
different.
But wait, that's what I'm saying. It's not just from Cali, because I keep trying to explain y'all.
But that's the motherland.
But it is, but see, Hoover's not a street, it's a way of life.
Right.
That's why I keep trying to explain to y'all that it ain't no such thing as no Texas Hoovers, you know, such thing as no New York Hoovers, Tennessee Hoovers, and even them niggas is just Hoovers that's
Let
living
me
in
ask you
them
this,
other
Gumby.
states.
The
That's
Tennessee
all.
cats, the New York Hoovers, are they GC or CG?
Depend if they fire deuces, they all GCs.
They all GCs,
This is what I'm saying. Fort Worth is the only
Not
ones.
on
Wait,
now.
pardon me. Who? Wait.
Houston is like that
Okay,
too.
no, wait, no. Listen, I go to Houston.
It's HCGs everywhere. It's GCs
No,
to also,
wait,
but
no,
it's
stop.
HCGs
Listen,
everywhere,
wait,
homie.
stop. No, listen. Fort Worth. Well, let's just say Texas as a whole, right? And I
Right.
know this because I'm in touch with every place that I'm telling you that I've talked to. I got homies in all these different places, and I'm in touch with everybody that I'm supposed to be in touch with. You know what I'm saying? And what I'm saying is that right now, this whole situation that been brought forth by Real Tune, you know what I'm saying, your name,
This
nigga.
shit starting
I'm
ass.
Hoover. This whole situation that came forth right now, it's not just Cali. Everybody else is on the same page around the United States that's claiming Hoover, except for Fort Worth. So everybody that's from Hoover, we all looking and we trying to work this whole situation out. You know what I mean? Because you said that you can't turn back. Y'all done did too much. But J-Dog was CG. A few different homies from Texas was CG, and they got turned to the right, and to the left, and they understood what was right between the difference between right and wrong. That you can't listen. What I'm saying to you is that for the little homies that's listening, they have to be 100% in this shit, because we got wolves over here.
Right.
They can't have no questions about nothing they got going on, or they gonna be considered second rate. And I'm telling you the truth. You can believe it or not. It can play out in the street, Hoover. Because I understand how deadly and how I understand how deadly and how serious Fort Worth is as well, right? But I do know that I visit all these other places like Patterson, New Jersey, like, you know what I'm saying, Newark, New Jersey. You know
Is
what I'm saying?
Hoover's over there too?
Everywhere I'm naming, there are the states. Listen, I've been to these places, and I understand how they play as well.
Right.
But they have to play by the same rules that they play, that we play, if they saying they Hoovers, bro. Until, like I said before, nobody brought this to the table where all the elders at, and they say, you know what? Let's just go and let that be. Nobody said that before, because we can't get an opportunity to be able to sit down and speak to y'all, because like I told you before, you guys coming with y'all chest out, telling y'all all about all the people that died and all this, that. Bro, you think we ain't had the same shit?
So where's
Wait,
the difference?
listen to me. The difference is this right here. We died, everybody that died on this side is official, right? But on y'all side, it's questions because of the whole GCC, the whole situation. That's why. And that's what I mean by the little
And
homies.
so the
little
real,
homies-
so you gonna say the unarrangement of letters takes
That
away the
mean-
validity?
Listen, I can say my name is Cole spelled with an E or with an I. It means something.
My guy,
I mean, like,
I'm just being 1,000 with you, Gumby. Now I'm real Hoover, man. I mean,
I
it's
never
from the
questioned that.
bottom of my being.
Listen,
You hear me? What I'm
that's-
finna
see,
say
that's
now.
what you
Hold on,
guys-
What I'm finna say.
let him
This
talk,
is what
Gumby.
you guys
Let-
keep
let-
getting.
let him
This
speak,
is what you
Gumby.
guys. Wait, pardon my.
Let me say this.
This is what y'all keep misunderstanding. We not questioning you niggas who you niggas is. We not questioning who you niggas is. You niggas is claiming Hoover, so y'all got to be somebody. What we're just trying to explain to y'all is that listen how the world is looking at y'all, not just Hoovers. This is why Brick Baby and them is able to play with you niggas.
They can't play with me.
We see it on the internet. They do.
No.
They play with 607 because they know that y'all not in the loop. They know that they got action at playing with y'all.
Let me ask you this. So
That's not true.
the GC and the CG, right? We got that. Does that? Let me ask you. I'm talking to you, Gumby. Does that take away from Fort Worth or any other place being a Crip, the GC or the CG?
I'm sorry. I didn't understand your question. I'm sorry.
Both are Crips, correct?
We are criminals. I'm a
Criminals.
criminal.
Okay.
First off, let's
Who a
get
criminal?
that. Let's make that shit all the way understood. I was put on as a Crip. My generation is the first ones to say we dropping the cities because that's what we felt. We never felt that we was real Crips in LA. You know what I'm saying? We beefed with everybody from the beginning. The first West Side Crip war was between my homies and them on the other side. So we never felt that we was one with the Crips.
But in Texas,
We
are.
We haven't got that. We haven't got that far yet. And then I was going to address something to you about L.A. Ron. You know what I'm saying? He's a whole East Coast, bro. Tell him to get out our motherfucking business.
No,
I don't Hoover.
that's
Tell
my-
Boo to get out our
that's my big
motherfucking
bro.
business.
No,
I don't
he
get that.
ain't
He
in our
your
business.
big bro. He
He
may
ain't
be
in
a
our
big
business,
Crip,
my
but
guy.
on Hoover, he ain't got no business in Hoover business. On Hoover. He ain't got no business speaking on nothing Hoover, and that's law. That ain't because I said so. That's the law. You ain't got no business speaking on nothing no Hoover nigga do. You from East Coast. I can call my niggas from Coast right now. Nigga, you out of pocket, nigga. Mind your business. Respectfully. On Hoover, though.
Listen, bro. Let me tell you where LA Run come in at. You know, being from Fort Worth, you know, and not, you know, having a direct connection with Hoover, LA Run done been one of the
understand the
brothers
bridge.
that gave
That's no
us
disrespect
a lot
to
of
him.
education. So
I understand who he
for
is,
you,
but I'm just
look,
speaking on
he
Crip
ain't
and Hoover.
He ain't in.
Yes,
was-
he is. He's speaking on Hoover business.
No,
Anything he got
he was
going
just
on.
exposing facts.
No. I don't give a fuck if he know all the facts in the world, nigga. Don't speak on Hoover business, and that's law. I can't speak on East Coast business. I don't give a fuck if I know
Okay, I
everything.
get that.
I
I
can't
get
speak.
that.
I can't have no voice in what they say about what they do in their community. So that nigga can't have nothing to say about what's going on in our community. On Hoover. That's
get that.
wrong.
I get
That's
that.
wrong, bro.
I get
And
that.
he know he wrong. Maybe
get that.
in Texas that go, but on Hoover that don't go. This gang politics, bro. You can't have no say so what my homies do or what the fuck go on with us and them. You
LA
ain't got
Run
no
don't
say
got
so
no
in
say
that.
so, homie.
On Hoover. Ain't got
LA
nothing
Run
to
don't
say
got
with
no
that.
say so in Hoover.
On Hoover he don't.
On Hoover.
On Hoover he
He
don't. But he was on the you was
But-
on the video with Groove.
Yeah,
and y'all was
'cause-
popping that hot shit. On Hoover, nigga, I'm from Hoover Street. I represent that with everything in me, nigga. On Hoover, nigga.
And you don't think I do,
I ain't talking
nigga?
about you. I'm
So
not
what are you
talking to
saying?
I'm talking to the nigga I'm talking to. On Hoover. He ain't got no business in my business. What me and you got going on is us. You say you Hoover, ain't you? I'm
know I'm
Hoover.
Hoover.
He's from East Coast. Stay out of my business.
But he also a Crip.
I ain't no Crip.
I am a Crip.
Okay, then he can be in your business in Fort Worth. But when he's speaking about Hoover, don't get in my business, nigga. I seen that shut up boxing. That shit ain't nothing to me, nigga. Stay out of Hoover business. And I'm gonna make sure the East Coasters tell you that. Stay out of our business.
Well, I mean, best thing I could tell you, homie, you could tell Cuz that too.
On Hoover, I tell him to his face. I'm just delivering a message by way you in this camera. You know you wrong. Stay out of our business. You ain't got no say so about what Hoovers do. Period.
So Gumby, you
No, y'all let this nigga talk.
No,
So
go
let
ahead.
me talk.
On
Go
Hoover,
ahead.
let me
Do your
talk.
thing. Do your
Let
thing.
me talk. Cause he's saying, he talking about LA Run being in the business, and LA Run really is a historian to Crips. No.
I don't give a
Hold on,
fuck about that.
nigga,
Nigga,
let me
Hoover
talk.
Street, bro.
I understand
I'm from
that.
Hoover, bro.
Cuz,
I ain't even trying to get there. I don't give a fuck about
listen,
none of that
cuz,
Hoover.
we
I'm from
understand
Hoover.
we
Groove
Hoover.
ain't got nothing to say.
Groove ain't got nothing to say. I get that.
You got the
I
floor.
get that,
You got the floor,
cuz.
Kunta. You got the floor.
Cuz,
You got
I
the
get
floor.
that. Listen though,
Hoover.
cuz. Now, cuz was giving history, because a lot of people in Fort Worth don't really know the history of Cali. One of the things, the reason why I'm here, homie, is so that the homies can have the facts, so I can take all the truth back to the homies, so they'll know the truth, my nigga. That's what this is really about. But then, in regards to, you know, as far as LA Run, my nigga, whatever energy you got to Cuz, you gotta stress that to Cuz.
On Hoover, I'm pulling up out there this weekend on
Okay,
West Side
so-
Hoover. I ain't
so-
got no issue
so
with
now-
him other than stay out of my motherfucking business, nigga. On Hoover.
So-
that ain't just me talking. That's Hoover talking. Stay out of our motherfucking business. Period. So we can move on to something else. I ain't talking to you. You got business with me. He ain't got no business with me or my set
And
or
I
nothing
get
that's
that.
going on with us.
And I get
That's
that,
it. Let's
cuz.
move on. On
I get
Hoover.
that.
Go for it, Kunta.
Nah,
See, y'all confused people.
Now, let me
Niggas
say
get
this.
confused.
Let me
On
say this.
Hoover.
Let me say this. Now, let me say this
You
to
can
you,
say,
Gumby.
yeah, you can say that.
Nigga, I really fuck with you, cuz.
I fuck with you too,
so,
bro. But you
so
defending
don't
a
get
nigga
it now.
that's in our
so
business,
now
bro.
I'm not defending him.
You defending
I've been
Groove,
knowing
he
the
in our
man.
business.
Hey, I've been knowing
That's
him
your
all my
personal
life.
listen.
Gumby,
Right.
Gumby. Yeah, hold on.
I've been knowing cuz all my life.
Hold on, listen. So listen, we here to educate. Gumby, Kunta. We here to educate.
But then
So
now, even
Hold
with
on,
the
Kunta.
education, because now, no, the energy changed now, nigga. The energy has changed, because cuz is like going at cuz, and that ain't energy either, because in reality, it's this, my guy. We all black, cuz. And we gotta learn to get along. No, I let you talk now, because I'm not into just destroying nobody. Cuz, I'm not into just destroying nobody. I'm not into just taking a nigga out, shooting a nigga. No, cuz the way,
Calm that shit down, bro.
we having a conversation. We having a
You
conversation.
ain't got no issue, bro. I ain't hollering at you, so calm it down. I understand we both passionate, bro. I get what you're saying, bro. But I'm telling you, me and you is you. I ain't talking to you. I'm talking about another nigga that's in our business, bro. On Hoover. On Hoover. On Hoover. That's what I'm saying. On Hoover.
Now, let me tell you something though, cuz. Let me let you know something, cuz. Is that nigga is somebody like a big brother to me.
I understand that.
So for you to say anything about
if he was your
him,
real brother,
he is.
Okay, and I'm telling you, your real brother ain't got no business in Hoover
And
business.
I'm telling you
that your brother ain't got nothing to do with our business.
Yo.
I'm telling you, your brother from East Coast, and he
And
ain't
that's
got nothing to do with our
overstood.
business.
But you ain't gotta charge my brother up
All right,
though.
I'm telling that nigga
No,
exactly
you don't.
what I'm supposed to tell that nigga. Stay in our business.
No, you could have
Hey,
came
I
at
tell
me.
your brother that.
No,
I tell anybody that, nigga.
You
Stay
could
in our
have came
business.
at me on the personal
I'm
level.
telling you to tell. I tell that nigga.
No.
Stay in our motherfucking business.
No,
I don't
you
give a
could have
fuck
came.
who Hoover is to you. Stay on our motherfucking business. I'm from Hoover, nigga.
Gumby.
I'm from Hoover.
Have a
No,
conversation.
Let's get past this.
No,
Bro, this is
Bro,
right here.
I'm telling you, that nigga not from Hoover. He better not speak on Hoover business.
And he
I ain't saying that. Hoover saying it.
Hey,
Gumby.
and you won't no more, my nigga. I'll make sure of that, my nigga.
Gang. Ask a different question, gang. Go.
Bro, I'll be back, bro. Let me bounce, bro. On Hoover, bro. You can't defend no nigga by no Hoover shit, Kunta. That nigga wrong, bro. He wrong, Kunta. He wrong. And I know he wrong. Hold on. That nigga wrong. Hold on. No. Gang rules. Come on. He's our business. And you defend somebody on his business, bro. Look at my eyes. Check what he's saying. Look at my eyes.
I'm done with that, cuz.
Look at my eyes.
I'm done with that. I'm just letting you know, cuz. That's a family member to me, my nigga.
It ain't about him. It's about Hoover. It's about Hoover, not about him. It's about Hoover.
Ain't nothing wrong.
It's about Hoover. It's about Hoover. Ain't about him.
Well, let me say this here. Out of real cats, if it's just like religion. If somebody got a foundation and this is how they started, and somebody else catch in, you got Nation Islam. What this brother talking about? Hold up. What this brother talking about is real. The reason why he said that, he said if we are Hoover, why is somebody outside?
This nigga whole East Coast, bro. He in our business,
Y'all
bro.
can fix
If
it.
my brother was doing it, I'd tell him
could have brought that to me,
business.
You could have brought that to me. And I could have went and told cuz. Not on no TV, my G.
You my baby. Listen to me, man. He ain't telling you nothing wrong. The only thing he telling you, man, let two men handle their business. We don't need no sideline.
This nigga in our business.
Y'all talking about. I can't step in y'all.
Let me just say this real quick.
And that's right. We can't say nothing about Hoover business. I agree with that.
Ain't nobody trying to be no gangster. Ain't no gangster stuff.
Bishop, hold on one
It's
second.
about business.
Gumby, I do not disagree with you, cuz. Look at me, cuz. Gumby, I do not disagree with you, cuz. He was wrong, Crip. He shouldn't have done that.
Let me just make this.
Cuz.
We all was in prison.
But I told him that.
Wait. If we all was in prison right now, and he did what he did, his own people, the East Coast, would have blasted him up on his boots, nigga, for being on our business.
I get
This
that,
is why I'm
cuz.
telling him what I'm telling him.
I get that.
On Hoover Street.
I get that, cuz.
That's all I'm saying, bro. I don't have no issue with you. And for you to defend a nigga that's in our business.
I'm not defending him, cuz.
Okay, say no more.
I'm just letting you know, Crip, that I already told him that he can't. Listen, I already told him he can't never do that no more. After we did that, I went to cuz. I said, cuz, you know what? You East Coast, Crip. You really can't speak on Hoover business. He say, I know, and I really shouldn't have, man.
Nothing. We can move on. We can just move on.
Ain't no issue.
So that's dead, cuz. I swear to God, cuz, that's dead.
That's all I was
He
saying.
done that and it was wrong, Gumby. On Crip, it was
all I'm
wrong,
saying, bro.
but I
Because what
swear I
he did-
spoke
what he
because
did-
he'll never do that again.
Listen, the reason, the rule for that is because you're putting more, just like I explained to you, if a nigga's a PC, bro, we don't want to hear nothing he got to say because he didn't drop his flag. And I said, I'm making a parable real quick, right? I'm saying, if you ain't got a dog in the fight, bro, you can't influence publicly. You can't influence publicly, and that's what he's doing. He's influencing the people.
When he got on the camera.
On Hoover, he's influencing all the little homies. He's influencing them, right? And he ain't nobody to influence because you not from Hoover, nigga. They got to get influences from you or influence from us, not no outsiders, bro.
Right.
On Hoover, that's law.
Right.
A nigga gonna live and die about that, Hoover.
And I understand that, cuz.
All right, so let's get back to it. So Gumby, you feel like the Crips in Fort Worth, the
Let's get off of that subject. Let's talk about
listen.
something. Let's talk
no,
about
hold on,
something.
listen.
I'm
They
saying.
getting it the wrong way. You want the little homies to understand that it's the proper way to do it, and they're welcome on the West Coast. They do it the right way.
Like I said before, this whole shit right here was supposed to be played out behind closed doors, but Ben was doing on front. This is what it is, bro. And I apologize to all the big homies before y'all get to call on my motherfucking phone. I'm Hoover. You know what I'm saying? But you already know me. I'm going to stand on what's right. Whatever it is, it's going to be that. I'm Hoover. All the little homies, listen. Niggas ain't shunning y'all. Niggas not saying y'all not who the fuck y'all say y'all is, because y'all done proved it. We know about murder work. We know about the whole history. The only thing that I'm saying is that y'all need to come and sit down with some homies from Fire Dudes, Hoover, Gangsta Crip. And y'all sit down and talk. I'm just a representative from our community. And I'm going to stand on that. That's it. I'm willing to die about that, Hoover. Period. Just like you is about yours. And we saying that we grown ass men. You know what I'm saying? I'm a leader. I ain't in the streets killing and doing all this other shit no more. But we got people that is. And we got an obligation to teach them what's right. To stand up on their own 10 toes and be grown ass men first and foremost before they claim my set. This nigga sitting here ain't just sitting here beside me for nothing. I'm saying this for a reason. This ain't coming from me. Everything that's coming out of my mouth is being represented by me and everything we stand for. Every Hoover, not just in LA. We got niggas in New York and all over the place, bro. And this is what we trying to explain to y'all. It's only one right and one wrong, Hoover. That's all. Hoover though.
What you gotta say about that, Kunta?
Homie, we would love to come sit down and talk with the homies.
And that's what it's
You know
already
what
in
I'm
the
saying?
making. We already know what's going on behind the closed doors.
We not against correction, bro. Just know that. We not against correction, bro. I mean, but we already know with historicity and how shit turn with the politics of different areas, cause shit just turned out the way it is.
But this is the thing though, because when see Hoover in all these different states, they had 760 Hoover in New York. They had all these different type of shit because they never was really tapped in to the source. So they was getting it second, third, fourth hand information. And when they started it, they was false claiming. You know what I'm saying? That's what that's called, false claiming, right? So when they got tapped in and seen what the real was, how you gonna, like I keep telling everybody, that Chrysler 300 looked just like a Bentley until a Bentley showed up.
Right. So we understand that the confusion came from Real Tune TV, right?
Not so much as him. I won't even say that. It was already confusing. He just exuberated and put it on front. That's all. So it wasn't. I'm not gonna give him.
He put it on the front street because before, like, there was no connection between.
Unfold your arms, nigga. Every time they say Real Tunes, you ball your shit up, nigga.
You he gonna ball this shit
Every time, bro. Every time.
Cause really, every time I think about Real Tunes, bro, I look at the way he slid around like a snake and started all this controversy.
Come on, Bishop. You gotta
He pissed.
What you mean ain't getting nowhere? You don't understand what's supposed to be going on. Do you know who Real Tune TV is?
For years. All they
Do you
got
know
to
who
do
Real
is get up
Tune
and
is?
let them get on. I don't give a darn about no.
That's what we talking about, Bishop.
I'm talking about you got these brothers
Come on,
on
man,
the
this
couch.
is crazy.
You got him over here. Where the solution at, man? Ain't nobody talking.
Well, see, this the thing that we not even the ones to even have the solution to it. This what I'm saying. So this is listen. Well, let me just explain to you for this right here is the first meeting amongst the people. This is my first time. I'm saying this. So this is not just I can say something, he can say something. That's only happening in the movies, bro. That shit don't go like that.
There's another way to go. This is the right way.
What's the difference between forward and now I already know the difference.
Well, our groove is the same. Listen to me.
Listen. Got a problem.
Listen.
Something wrong. Somebody done misled somebody.
Okay, and that's
A problem ain't the problem, but the solution is the solution. The solution is this. The solution is what they just said. They come out to where he at, they get together, they politic, okay, he just said he's not against doing it right. So that means we just met a big milestone right here, right now.
This is the first time we ever even talked.
For sure.
First time we ever
We
even
just
talked.
accomplished that right now. If you looking for a solution, it's already been made. I think you ain't heard the solution, Pastor. The solution was made right
Hey,
here,
look,
right
don't
now.
get us in no spiritual warfare shit y'all have going on.
Listen,
Speak, bro, speak.
We come from all five, this is gangster crip.
In prison, The same thing y'all dealing with, I was locked up with him. Same thing y'all talking about. You had dudes that get in gang in prison. They don't even know nothing about no Crip. But when they got in prison, they want to embrace it. They teach them wrong. I see them dudes get into it about the same stuff. If y'all the original, y'all the motherland of it, and you feel like you got to give them some game that you feel like that's misleading these other Hoover, I don't care what kind of game you in. Then get to the solution. But here's the problem. Nigga got to set their pride to the side. If you ain't got it right, and you want it right, I don't like none of it. But if you want to get it right, give it from the OG. Let the OG say, hey,
and we not trying to hold we arguing nobody. We know about who y'all is, bro. We not saying that. I'm saying why you like it don't make no sense for a motherfucker to be butting heads about who the hardest, bro. That's not what we saying. Like it ain't even on me. It's us. The first option to take. Just say what it is. That's all, bro. It ain't me.
Homies, then they can say, you know what? This is what it is. I'm gonna go what's right.
And I just made an example. The homie J-Lo, the homie Solo. I'm saying everybody didn't start off right, bro. Everybody don't get the same information is not disseminated the same way or at the same time. You know that. But when you find out that, wait a minute, you gotta say, okay.
You can decipher what's right or wrong. That's on you.
That's all. We said a conversation need to be had. That's all. That's all. Conversations need to be had.
Nobody. Nigga understand where everybody from, how they work.
And who died and this thing. We had the same tragedies y'all had, bro. Same shit.
We don't know.
We not trying to compare with y'all. We just saying that, look, let's sit down and have a conversation, Hoover. That's all. All the tough shit, we can be tough all we want to. That's not going to solve nothing. You know what I'm saying? We're a community. Like I keep saying before, everybody think we who we not. You know what I'm saying?
Bob, it's good.
That's all. We like, come on, Hoover. Come on, Hoover. All we gotta do is just play by the rules. I don't like half of this shit. I signed up for this stupid ass shit just like you did. So what the fuck we arguing about? I'm Hoover. The rules is the rules.
So I feel like you two guys being on the internet speaking like this before y'all even got here is what's helping y'all communities.
I've been talking to Kunta for
years. Yeah, but I'm saying it's y'all being on the internet and not in the streets is what's helping. That's the solution. That y'all can sit here and do this and get the correction of
education is the solution, you know what I'm saying? To everything. Education. Sure. Once you educate somebody, they have a choice to go whether they want to go right or left. But if you don't give them that education, you're misleading them. You're misleading them. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, in Fort Worth that lost their life. And they bang just as hard as the Hoovers in any other of these different states. Right? So why would I give them a question? Why would I give them any type of flack? And they've been doing their own whole shit. That's the only thing we saying, bro. They putting their whole all in. But the whole world is like, damn, how they that? And all the five deuces is this.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
I understand the discrepancy.
That's all, bro. And I ain't even, I'm really from 9 Deuces. That's what I was put on that, but I'm from all Hoover. So I'm going to represent whatever Hoover clique say. This ain't just me saying that. Like I said before, I was going to call the homie before we was out on the patio so you can talk to him personally, like the homie who started 5 Deuces. I told you, we're in touch with him as well. You know what I'm saying? So, like, how y'all going to tell him who y'all is and he started this shit? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
that's not our intention.
This is what I'm saying. So this is my intention is to put you in touch with you and your people in touch with who y'all need to be in touch with. They had to come to this in order for that to happen. That's the solution we're giving them right now.
Right.
That's all, Hoover.
You got Kunta?
I'm gonna say this.
You got a question?
No. You should be asked a question.
I mean, they didn't answer all of them.
It's
not too many. It's not too many more questions to ask. It's the kind of the same question being asked.
You ain't
what
asked
you mean?
the question.
What question would you ask?
I got what I asked.
Yeah.
I asked some real good shit.
Give me a question right now that you would ask right now that I ain't already asked.
Would you know that? If you had to ask about something that ain't already been asked, like something different.
That's what I'm asking you.
What would you talk about? What I'm talking
about?
No,
what would you ask them sitting right here that I ain't already asked?
I ain't the interviewer. But if I was the interviewer, I would have been right there. I would have been ready because
What you mean I was ready? Kunta, what you got? You had a statement. Go ahead.
That's what you do. You just point. All you know to do is point shit what you say. All you know to do is drag energy. You cannot interview. You cannot do content.
Okay.
You don't know how.
All right.
It's like you real bad.
All right. Go ahead, Kunta.
I'm gonna just say this. You know, straight up to the homies. You know what I'm saying? It's Hoover, man. You know, it's gonna be Hoover forever. You know what I'm saying? From Fort Worth. You know.
Okay. And we welcome
y'all.
Y'all don't even know. I want to go to Hooverland. I'm just saying I want to go to Hooverland. Where y'all at? I'm just come fuck with us.
We got differences, fam. But those differences can be worked out.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
That's all we saying, Hoover. That's it. None of the extras, all that.
We don't look at y'all, you know, as
nobody different from us. We for years we mimicked y'all. We looked up to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because Cali was the first example that we got. You know what I'm saying? The homies from the South, they got it from Rank. But the homies from the East Side, we got it from a homie that was directly from Cali. You know what I'm saying? Now he made the decision upon himself. You know what I'm saying? To change the set. You know. And that's something, you know, we're gonna have to just, you know, we're gonna have to figure that part out. But as far as just as a whole, now I don't got no ill, and you know, I got out of character. You know what I'm saying? I apologize for that. You know what I'm saying? For getting out of character with you.
And I apologize as well.
Because that part, but let me finish. Because that part, you know, the people need to see that. They need to see that because even though, you know, we're on the same side, we're not gonna always agree. You know what I'm saying?
We can always agree to disagree.
Right. We can. So we gon', you know, as we see each other, you know what I'm saying, and hopefully in the future I'm gonna be able to come to Cali, lock in with the homies. You know what I'm saying?
We already stopped playing like these.
Facts. Yeah. So hopefully we gonna, you know, get to the bottom of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Well, everybody will be on the same.
I'm passing the buck. This shit is on my nerves already. I'm getting old, bro. I'm passing the buck, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We just need to pass the ball because neither you nor I can say yay or nay. You know what I'm saying? So it's not just something that, you know what I'm saying, I'm not going to just front like I'm just all, no. Nigga, I got people to answer to just like you do. We all do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's up for the community. That's all we saying. It needs to be a community conversation. That's
Right.
all. Ooh, that's it. You know?
And that's what's up. That's respectful, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That was the best shit I done seen, boy.
I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. But I've been telling y'all I gotta go to the bathroom. Here, get that. I'm high as a bitch.
Now you gonna come jump, them is two lions, and you gonna jump in there with me.
I jump right in the middle.
You gotta get triggered.